Oh, this is so topical as we head into our third week of school. So it's just a matter of time before the kids bring home those dreaded bugs. So we're talking viruses, bacteria, and head lice.
Good times.
Yeah, right, but it's important stuff. Sherry Torkos, pharmacist and author of the Canadian Encyclopedia of Natural Medicines, back on the show with tips on what parents need to know. Hey, Sherry.
That's right. Good morning.
Good morning.
Talking about these back-to-school bugs, because with the kids being back in school now just a few weeks, it's already starting. I'm hearing from a lot of parents, kids are sniffling, sore throat, congested. Head lice is making its way. I mean, head lice is a year-round phenomenon, but when the kids...
let's get into the head lice in a little bit. Okay, where do we want to start here?
Let's start over here with sore throat, which is often the first sign of an infection. Whether it's a virus or bacteria, often you'll notice that it hurts to swallow.
I always like that little tickle.
Yeah,
you get
it could be a tickle, or I've had people explain it almost feels like razor blades once it's progressed. And often in the early stages, we don't know if it's a virus or bacteria. So certainly gargling with salt water can be helpful for temporary relief. Honey is very soothing for a sore throat.
Honey's easier for the kids to do because they probably don't want to. They don't want to do the salt water thing. That's a tough one.
And it's harder, right? Yeah. But for also something that's very effective for both viruses and bacteria is this betadine. So this betadine, there's a sore throat spray and there's a gargle. So this is very effective to be used at the first sign of infection. So when that sore throat, that tickle is starting, that's the spray there. This is safe for children 6 and above. The gargle is for 9 and above. But this is effective for both viruses and bacteria.
So it's that initial, when you start getting that.
Yeah, we want to use something therapeutic. Now certainly salt water and other things you'll see in the pharmacy can be helpful for relief, but this is actually therapeutic, so to treat the viruses and bacteria. So this is a drink I made for you. This is it's a Sambucol immunity drink.
Looks yummy.
And it tastes good too. So this is great for kids 4 and above.
Kids would love that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, because it has some sweetness to it, nice flavor, no artificial ingredients. And this contains the black elderberry extract, which is immune supportive, antiviral. And also if a child is sick, this can help with the fever, the congestion, the aches and pains. And there's gummies too. The gummies are fabulous.
How often are you doing this?
You can have that a couple times a day.
A couple times a day.
So you can send it comes in these little packets. You could send that in your child's lunch. They can mix it with water. I have it in the morning.
Or put it in a thermos, perhaps?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Okay, vitamin C rich foods. So we're talking berries, which are always a great source of vitamin C. We always think of oranges and citrus, but also apples. Apple a day, right? Helps keep that doctor away.
I have a little guy that he's so picky, but all he eats is peppers. He loves
peppers are great.
Does it matter the color of the pepper? Which one is better than others?
No, they're all very healthy, but in terms of flavor, children usually like the red and the yellow because the green aren't as sweet tasting, but great source of vitamin C. So think about those to add to their diet this time of year. Now, if you have a child that gets frequent colds, ear infections, sore throats, this is something to consider. It's called Helixia Kids Natural Defense, and it's actually made from an extract called pleurin, which is derived from oyster mushrooms. And this has been clinically studied over 20 years of research, showing that it helps to modulate, support the immune system. So this is a preventative. This is not a treatment. So this is something you give children daily, 3 to 6 months during cold and flu season. Studies show it can reduce ear infections by 60%.
Okay. It's not cheap, but it might be worth it if you do have a child that is...
But it's less around $1 a day, and I think it's a good investment if you want to stay out of the doctor's office, reduce the need for antibiotics.
Just over a minute. Let's get to the lice stuff.
Okay, lice. Just thinking about lice, right? Okay, lice is such an issue in North America and worldwide. There's a huge issue of resistance to the commonly used insecticides or pesticides. That's right. Those shampoos that we used to use, they came out in the 80s. The permethrin and pyrethrin. Well, now there's high resistance to those
little buggers
chemicals.
Are getting through. They don't like
they're the buggers, right? So now this is a non-pesticide treatment called NIDA. So this is what I would recommend because it's effective against both the adult lice, the ones that are crawling around the scalp, and the eggs, because if you don't kill the eggs, that cycle can perpetuate. So this is available in the pharmacy. Spray it on the scalp, massage it through, comb it out, leave it on for 8 hours.
Only 30 seconds. If I have 3 kids, if one has head lice, do you have to treat all 3?
You only treat the child that has the active infestation.
That's changed.
That's changed. Years ago, like 30 years ago, we used to say treat the whole family. Now it's just treat those that are showing active signs of head lice. So you see a louse, you see a nit or an egg, you need to treat the child or the adult. And hopefully it stays out of your home.
At Sherry.Torkos. We'll hook it up with our website, chh.com/morninglive. Yay! See ya, head lice.
Bye-bye.